Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again. Love of my life. Honey bunches of oats.
Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to come up with another name, but I really couldn't think of one.
Sugarloaf. Love bun.
Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
No, if someone's calling you Sugarloaf, girl, no. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about none other than Jeffree Star. We're here to talk about Jeffree Star today. The usual suspect. I feel like I haven't really talked about Jeffree much on my channel as of recently. I mentioned him briefly in my video yesterday about his saying goodbye video, which a lot of people thought that his tweets about change had to do with that. Like, oh, change is good. Sometimes it's really hard.
It was about the hair.
It was about the hair.
He is giving me Sinead O'Connor.
He's good. You know what though? But the hair looks really good. He has a face for
You know what
no
else
hair.
he's giving me too?
What?
Pink.
He is giving me
There
pink.
you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
back when she first started.
I mean, it's not bad.
It looks good.
It does. You know what? I think it, like, I'm not saying he looked older, but I feel like it makes him look younger.
See, I didn't really ever care for the like silver on Jeffree. I always liked the pink, but I like this like short hairstyle on him.
No, it's different. He shook up the game.
He did shake up the game. He got everyone talking, but that's not why he got everyone talking. It's because he decided that he was going to have a car show. Now, you know, Jeffree collects a lot of like very expensive, nice custom cars.
Yes.
Well, yesterday, apparently it was time to show those off because over there in LA somewhere, he had a car show to show off that he is once again wealthy. So he showed that off to everyone, and there was like maybe like 10 people there that were wearing masks, and we're talking like a group close together. You know what I think the new argument is going to be, because it used to be with influencers, well, everybody was tested before they went. We get tested all the time.
Oh, there ain't no way all those people got tested, girl.
Well, now the excuse is going to be, even if it's not true, it's going to be, well, we were vaccinated. We were vaccinated. Okay, that's fine. Do you know how many people have been vaccinated like against the flu and they still get the flu and things like that?
Very true. I don't know.
Oh.
All I know is I've had a flu shot before, and I didn't have the flu, but I had like body aches.
Oh no, I've had the flu shot before and I got the flu. It's why I do not get the flu shot anymore. Guys, it was one of the worst flus that I ever had.
Yeah.
That's also why my grandma didn't get the flu shot, because
Girl,
that happened to her when she was younger too.
The people at this car show were out there nut to butt.
So close,
Nut to butt.
hugging, looking at cars. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go to a car show right now while Rona is running rampant so I can look at cars that I cannot afford and probably will never be able to afford.
We're in a whole Panera Bread, and Jeffree Star thought that this was a good idea.
A good idea.
Like, you could see a few people there had on a mask, but he was like, "Hey, gorgeous," and then he was like standing there, like
Yeah, it was cringe.
with all those people around him. I'm like, ooh.
It was cringe. So basically, it was like a Jeffree Star meet and greet. You got to see his cars and take a picture with the car.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder if people are like allowed in those cars, because those are like custom seats.
I believe they were, because there's one clip that was on his Instagram where you can hear the engine on the Lamborghini revving, and Jeffree Star is like standing off to the side. So,
Yeah,
girl, he had a whole lot of people he didn't know up in his
So
car.
he's letting Rona run rampant up in his car.
Child,
no,
no.
see, that I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to be in a group around anyone right now. I probably want to be around people
Girl,
when
there was
Rona
a
is no
lot.
more.
There was so many people there. There's absolutely no way I would be out there with all those people.
Hell no. Hell no.
No.
What else is going on with Jeffree? I know we talked in your video about how he did his whole saying goodbye, and he tried to make it seem like it was going to be something so serious, but then it just turned out that Maddie and the videographer left. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad about that, because it's like, yeah, I'm sure the videographer has been through like many things with him and done many videos, and it's like a growing, and the person becomes
All I
part of
have
your
to
family.
say is, nothing compares. Nothing compares
To
to
what?
you.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that's from, but
Sinead O'Connor, girl.
I've never heard one of her
Sinead-
songs.
Oh, that's like her one hit wonder. I loved that song. Is like
never-
iconic.
I've never heard anything. Is she the?
She's the one that made the comment about the Pope and got canceled.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's
And
what I was
she
thinking.
like she had her head shaved and stuff. Like her
Yeah.
voice was stellar, but
I don't.
she did a bunch of crazy
Well,
stuff.
I feel like that was way over the top with the saying goodbye. Like, yeah, it's probably like part of your family. They've been around. It's one of your employees, all of that. But girl, now we're at the point of tugging on everyone's heartstrings, making people think like, oh, Jeffree's going to leave. Oh, something's going on with the family. Oh my God, it's this. Girl, it was an assistant leaving as well as a videographer.
Yeah, somebody left a comment. And they told me, because I already forgot what the comment was now, but because we were trying to figure out what he had did this with before, like the clickbaiting. Oh,
A lot?
No. It was the thing where he was like, I got canceled on the internet, so I spent $200,000 on a Louis Vuitton trunk. So
that
that's
gaudy
what it
trunk.
was.
The gaudy trunk.
Yeah, the
That's what
trunk
that
was terrible, girl.
He did it with something else as well. There's been a few things that Jeffree has played off of the drama.
The Kanye thing was funny. I would have played into that too.
Now, the Kanye thing, that when life gives you lemons.
Yeah.
You make lemonade.
No, that was perfect.
And that's what he should have done with that. That's what everyone would have done.
He's only had like one makeup related video in the past, I don't know how many months.
But was it like actual makeup or was it
No.
brand?
It was it Milk or Elf?
Did he do the Chipotle collection?
I don't think so.
Oh.
James did that.
Yeah, and then James.
Oh, girl, can we talk about Ethan Klein for a minute?
Ethan Klein is not letting up on James Charles. He is going above and beyond to call it Nickelodeon.
Yeah, no, he is doing like, and I get it, like if you want to do that, but like he has to be very cautious.
But maybe he doesn't, because you know what? At the end of the day, like there are people out here that are making videos calling James the P word. I'm not going to say it because I don't feel like bleeping it out, but they're calling him the P word. They don't have what Ethan Klein has.
What do you mean?
Tons of money and legal representation. Yeah. So if Ethan is out here calling James that,
and Trisha, Trisha is doing it too.
Then they're obviously not worried.
Yeah, they're not worried, and like, I just don't like. Ethan does not care. Like when I said he commits, he commits. Like if he dresses up like Justin Timberlake, he dyes his hair blonde. If he's committing to calling someone out, he's committing.
He's committing to call them out. And it's like, how long? Because James swears this is not what he is, even though he did that little thing over on his Twitter where he admitted to sending the photos and all of that.
Yeah.
How long would he allow that to happen with people calling him something as serious as the P word before he steps in and does something? And then if he doesn't do something, are people going to look at it and be like, no, you're not doing this because you cannot prove that you are not this way?
Right.
So
it's a whole totally get that argument. It is very crazy.
But I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm here for it because he did admit to sending those photos. So obviously there is some behavior that needs to be looked at very, very seriously. So if Ethan wants to keep putting pressure on him, Ethan, I am all for it.
Yeah, I think, was it Keemstar showed that James blocked him? But I saw that
James blocked him, yeah.
James liked a tweet that was like basically dragging the kid that came out against James Charles. Yeah. Def Noodles has been really pushing it too.
Yeah, Def Noodles has been saying a lot of the P word. But you know what? I don't know. I guess we'll see with that one.
But allegedly, I think Def Noodles said that James also followed that person that after was defending him. Yeah,
that person came forward and defended James against the 16-year-old. And then there was someone that was like trying to send this screenshot around like, oh, I've also had a conversation. I'm not, and this is how you know it's fake, in my opinion, because it'll always start out. It also happens in the comment section of, I'm not really a fan of this person, but I have to speak up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to believe your words on here.
Well, you see stuff like that happen all the time. Like, especially when all the Dramageddons happen, you'll have people say, they'll come up with these stories because remember when this first happened with James, like the very first time, there was that fake story that was going around about the bathroom and things like that. So people are gonna do stuff like that. And sometimes it's very hard to discern what's real and what's not. That's why like when I get DMs about stuff like that, I just like, unless like I could like research it and prove it through like the internet and Google and other people are saying it, like, girl.
You know how some people say so a lot? Like when you're doing a voiceover, you'll be like, so. I always do that. Your word is like.
Yeah.
You say like a lot.
I use like a lot.
I'm going to start. You know what we should do next time we're doing a video or on camera? Every time you say like, we should have like a little tally in the corner.
That is not funny.
You could do it with so with me. I do it all the time.
Oh, no.
I'll start sentences with
there was a video of Nicole Concilio that Here for the Tea made back in the day. And it was like, every time that Nicole would say something like Kylie is amazing, or I can't remember exactly what she'd say, she'd put like a check mark. And it ended up being like 100 times.
Oh, well, I just said like again. Love Nicole Concilio's content. I don't know who the other person is that you're speaking of. But with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Please follow all of our social media down below. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on Jeffree being a super spreader.
Oh, God.
And all of that. Let us know. Love you guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.